Hi, by this video I'm going to explain you how to insert the record into the database using insert jQuery, and also going to retrieve the same records from the database and printing the column values. For that I have created the class named SQL class. Under the public static void main method, I have written some Java codes. First, I have created an object to the connection interface of the Java class, and also assigned a null value to that. Then created 4 string type values: URL, database name, and username and password to use the connectivity purpose. The URL is nothing but that is a SQL Server URL. We mentioned here with the port number. Then a database name is the database which we created using MySQL Workbench. You can see here the same name I have mentioned. Here the database name is equal to Selenium database. The username password is the login credential to access the MySQL server. The username password is the login credential to access the MySQL server. Then I used try catch block to handle the error exception. Within the try catch block, I have written the codes which will describe the insert and select query. First, I have to load the driver. First, I have to load the driver file. So, I used class.forName method to load the driver file com/mysql.jdbc.driver. You can find this under this reference to libraries. Yes, it is here. This con is the connection object. Con is equal to driver manager.getConnection. This driver manager is establishing the connection between the SQL and the Java. .getConnection. This getConnection method also used to getting the connection. For that getConnection method, I have used 3 arguments: URL, username, and password to establish the connection. Then I have written insert query, insert into table name register. Then the column names of the table: email, re-enter email, password, first name, last name, phone number. Then plus values, the actual values which we are going to enter. So I have used that one. Next, I have written prepared statement. Prepared statement is nothing but it's almost like a statement. Cannot use execute update query. Actually, the execute update query is not working. So I'm going to use just execute to execute the insert query. So that I'm using this prepared statement command. I have created an object to that prepared statement is equal to con.prepared statement of this insert query. Actually, I stored that insert query into one string type variable. So I have used the same name here, feed. Then this prepared statement object dot set string comma 1 comma that value. The string method is nothing that denotes the string type method. Why? Because the variable type, the first column variable type is the string type variable. So I'm going to assign the string type variable to that email. I used a set string method to assign the value to email. This one is represents the first column. Next, prepared statement dot set string of 2 comma re-enter the value of the re-enter email. So I'm using the same value for it. Next, prepared statement dot set string comma 3. The 3 represents the third column, then third column value. Then prepared statement dot set string 4. 4 represents the fourth column, then fourth column value. Vice versa I have mentioned here. Then prepared statement dot set int, while the last column value is representing the integer number in register table, so I used this I have mentioned here. I return the select query and also I assign to one string type variable. Then to retrieve the information using the statement command object in prepared statement object dot execute. This will execute this insert query. Next, I am going to retrieve the information using the statement command object. So I have created an object to that statement command is equal to the connection object dot create statement. The result set will initialize the result and also created an object to that is equal to st the statement object dot execute the select query. Next, result dot next system dot out dot println of this result object dot get string of email. This email is the column name of the register table. So you can verify it here. Vice versa, I'm printing the values of all the columns in the register table. That's it. Here I'm closing the connection. Then I'm catching the errors and printing the same. Now I'm going to execute the code. It says executor, the whatever I have entered using this insert query. Then prepared statement I have entered using this insert query.